Kia ora, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. We're about to get our ass handed to us again on day 2 of Trial of Fire, the Trial of Elementals. Hopefully have a little bit better run than yesterday. I've heard this one's got maybe Killmonger and Blade, so I'm going to just change up my team a little bit. I'm going to get some Iceman in here because he's kind of my counter to those two. For those that liked and subscribed yesterday, thank you very much. For those that didn't like the video, just want to say, like, the thing is, this is a 4-star experiment. So if you want to watch like a video of someone just coming in, making it look really easy and just steamrolling, you could check out Sethan's channel or Dorky Diggity Dave's or Let's Play or Brian Grant's. But this one is about finding out the challenges and whether we can do it with a weaker team, a weaker roster. So let's have a look at the nodes. You got 200 attack and health. Gambler's Fate, so both champions get a random effect. Double or Nothing, so you get 2 special effects. They have that Oscillate, so the Fury armor up thing, and then Brawl, which is going to be really annoying because you go unstoppable every 10 seconds. So I think this is the one that's going to catch a lot of people out. I'm going to hope to play around it, but I feel like there's a common theme here with the last couple of runs. I'm not sure if it's going to continue throughout the week, but there's this common theme of putting in a node that just messes up with your rhythm, messes up with your flow. Because what happens here is we're happily carrying along, fighting, getting a combo, and then he goes unstoppable, and you can't fight into him. So all of a sudden, you kind of have to stop a little bit and wait out for it. But you don't know what he's going to be doing. Like, he could be doing in the middle of an SP. You could be in the middle of a combo. So it's about timing it. And if you guys watched the last video in day 1, you'll know that we really struggled with that masochism, and it kind of put a spanner in a lot of our strategies. So, you know, your general strategy of getting Void and reversing, or getting Archangel and shutting down the region with neurotoxins, kind of got put out a lot by the masochism node. And in this fight, I think my flow is getting really interrupted by this unstoppable. Luckily, we're surviving a bit longer, and we're doing a little bit more. We're doing a little bit better than we did yesterday on day 2. But yeah, see, this is the thing. You miss time 1, and you're gone. So I've lost my Iceman, which was my best counter for Blade. The other thing is, on this one, there seems to be a lot of villains. I'm going to use Star-Lord here, but it's going to be there seems to be a lot of villains. So if you have like a high-level Blade with you know, the synergies, the Trinity synergy or Mephisto or whatever, and you can use the Danger Sense to shut down the Unstoppable, then these fights become a lot easier. But I think the real MVPs for day 2 are going to be people like Captain America Infinity War, who is fantastic because he just doesn't care about Unstoppable. He can just fight straight through that. People like, if you have a stacked roster or have been really lucky, people like Symbiote Supreme, because he can extract all those buffs and just nullify them immediately. And you know, the bleed helps, of course. And or people like maybe Scarlet Witch. I might try Scarlet Witch because my max 4-star on day 2 of next week, to see if she's useful. Obviously, Blade with the Danger Sense, if you get a bit lucky and come up against villains, maybe you can shut down those abilities with Danger Sense. And yeah, maybe Mephisto as well, because with the Soul in Prison, you can kind of shut down the Unstoppable. So people that can nullify, maybe Loki if you can steal the debuffs. But generally here, the tip or the trick is you just have to concentrate, play a little bit better than I did there, and just be very careful around the Unstoppable node. Work really, really well against it, because it will disrupt your flow. I'm going to try Proxima here. She's only rank 4 4-star, so I don't know how long she's going to last, but let's see. Oh, parry offense, that's a good first mission. So maybe if I could just build this up, then I can do a little bit of SP damage. That's mistimed it there. See, I dashed in just as the Unstoppable came on, and it only takes 1 hit when you're a 4-star and you're gone. But even, I mean, even if you're a 5-star rank 4 here, you have to be very careful with this unstoppable node. So I'm gonna see how we go with Void. He's got Power Flood, which I don't really like. Can you throw your special, please? I'm trying to reverse the power gain in the region here, but come on. Let's see if I've got the reverse regen, that would have been great because he'd been degenning 850 a tick rather than regenerating. He just doesn't want to throw a special. Oh, now he wants to throw a special. So this SP3 will probably be the end of me. Dang, man. Yeah, man, this unstoppable is doing my head in, but it's not so bad. I guess you just have to kind of get used to it or expect it. So we have CG left. I'll use CG here against Blade, and we got a bit of burst damage, so with a bit of luck we should be okay. Anyway, I only really have to get to SP1 and throw it, and he's dead. And he's poisoned, so that kind of helps. I'm bleeding, but I'm not really bleeding because I'm Corvus, so I'm kind of immune to that. So that was pretty nice, easy finish. And we'll move on to the next competitor. The next one is Phoenix. So yeah, this one's probably a little bit easier. I don't know about MODOK after this, because I'm gonna have to try to get a true strike on him. So CG is gonna be good, but if you did have that whole villain danger sense thing with Blade, MODOK would probably be quite easy as well. You just don't really want to die to him, because he can get pretty tough with persistent charges. So we're tracking pretty well here against Ice Phoenix. We're all out of glaive charges, but we're just going to chill out, let her unstoppable go, and then try to get our glaive back. And it's nice that she's bleeding as well, so I can just hang out here and just let her bleed it out. Just don't get hit when they've got the unstoppable. See, this is how I should have been playing in day one, and probably how I should have been playing against Blade, but yeah, it's when you know what to expect, things are a little bit easier. So we're just waiting a little bit, and she should be done. I mean, by the time my glaives come back, she should be on 1%, I think. Thank God for willpower, because otherwise I'd just be losing life from that poison. I keep forgetting when she gets that Ride of the Phoenix, she goes basically untouchable and unstoppable, so I probably should have just backed off there on that hit and let the bleed activate that. So that's a bit of a cheap loss for Corvus, but hey, she's basically on 1%. She needs one hit now, so I'll just we'll hit her, back away, let that run out, and then just go in and finish her off. Okay, so this was a bit more straightforward than Blade. Blade was a bit of a tough matchup, and now we're into the final matchup, which is MODOK. And I'm a bit mixed about MODOK because I can get True Strike with Corvus, so that will hopefully help me out. But I'm still going to need a couple of runs at the glaive to be able to get at him. And he can just be really annoying. If his behavior is erratic, even with Corvus, he can be a bit of a pain. So armor break, try to get in there. He's blocked me a couple of times and couldn't even parry to get the True Strike. So I still think Corvus is my best option against him, so I'm going to revive here. I don't have a 5-star Blade, so if you do have 5-star Blade, MODOK's probably a lot easier. Also because you can just parry and bleed him out. Degen, no, I don't want Degen. Degen and regen, okay, that's okay. So I'm just going to try to get True Strike. There we go. I got clipped a little bit with SP1. Now let me just see if I can get as much damage as I can. I think I'm in the bin here, but I'm going to try to get as much damage as I can in. And he doesn't want to come at me, he doesn't want to throw his heavy, he doesn't want to throw SP. See, this is the annoying thing, is when you get a really erratic AI behavior, it just makes it really difficult. Like, he's not giving me any openings. So I guess we'll revive again and try our luck again, and hopefully get better buffs and he can get better debuffs. So he's got armor break, we've got fatigue, which is not great, but it's not bad. We can start to string a combo in here. There we go. That's a bit better. Evade that SP1. Ooh. He hits really hard. I think it's because he got the persistent charge. He must have like increased block penetration or something. Because even through the block, he's doing a tremendous amount of damage. Throw the SP2. We got him down to half. That's okay. That's a better run. If you do get MCOC, he's going to be really annoying. So I suggest, if you are going to bring some guys in, if you have a duped Archangel, he is going to be killer as well for this whole trial, because as soon as you can shut down the Unstoppable and all the abilities with Neurotoxin, you're in the gold. Blade as well against MCOC and against Kingpin and against all the villains. I'm spending a lot of revives here that are kind of, I don't really want to. This is hard farmed resources, man. But this MCOC's just, he's being a little bit stubborn, eh? So I'm going to try, rather than blocking, I'm going to try just dodging away. Because every time he hits me, it really hurts, even through the block, even if I parry. I'd rather do less damage, hitting him without armor block, than die. And as I say that, I die. Okay, all right. Let's focus one last time. Let's finish him off once and for all. But you can see basically the thing that's going to get you here is the Unstoppable. You're going to have to work around that. And 2, you're going to have pretty good matchups. And 3, pray that you don't get a Kingpin or a MCOC, or if you do, that you have a Blade. But other than that, it can be done. Remember, the rewards are pretty good. You get 500 red shards, some class catalysts, and of course the raw elements, which you could use to buy either transmute items or buy the elemental crystals, which you can get T5Bs, T2As, some 5 and 6 star shards. And I mean, you're basically looking at 3,800 red shards a week. So that's almost 40% of a 5 star. So that's pretty good. It's pretty worth the rewards. Yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully it helped you out. If you do, like, subscribe. Once again, we're going to be doing this every day for day 1 to 7. And you're going to get firsthand, before you jump in, what the difficult bits are, and suggestions for best matchups and stuff. So yeah, help support the channel, and Kakiteano. We'll see you tomorrow.